Right, back. I
You
don't
know
know
what?
how long
You
the
could try using the sonic.
left controller's going to last because it's flashing the battery. I think we might be able to get away with one controller, maybe. I don't know. Right, just put the headset back on.
I've had a quick squiz through the local archives, and this place is known as the Temple of the First.
Right.
That can't be a coincidence.
Straps back.
Look,
in the
I'm not
arms.
jumping for joy
On
at the
the
prospect
wrists.
of going in there, but it
Right.
is the most likely place to find the final crystal.
Oh. This one's fine. That one not so much. Right, resume.
We've got to check it out.
Alright.
This seems to be the entrance. So how do we get in?
You what? I can't go in there. Must be an elevator.
There must be a way to activate this stone dais. That's it. Keep doing that. I think it's working. Good old son.
Oh. You know what? I'm going to turn this one off.
It's the time crystal.
Okay, doesn't let me do it.
I didn't think it'd be that easy.
Let's move it down here. Not in my line of vision. There we go. If I really need it, I'll turn the power back on. Right.
Right. I may have spoken too soon.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it can't get any worse.
Oh, why'd you say that? Well, this looks a bit technological. Nope.
I'm thinking we gotta go through
This
those
was
big
like
doors.
Dalek tech.
That's where you come in. Looks like that's it. Oh, what? That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful. Shh! Don't be too loud. Daleks can detect even the slightest sound. And we really need to get past this one and through that door. If you wander into its light or get too close, they'll attack like there's no tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a
Scanning for the intruder.
Meh, 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 meh.
The object has been scanned. Asset.
That was a close one. Okay, I've tapped into the TARDIS database. And you know I said things couldn't get any worse? Yeah, well, I was wrong. Remember that time glitch? Well, now we're in a future where the Daleks invaded the planet. They're trying to work out how to harness the power of the time crystals. The more immediate problem, I'm picking up signals from a bunch of Daleks, all pretty close to where we are now. I'm guessing more cheese graters from hell. Stay sharp, okay? And stay
Cheese from
out
hell.
of their sight.
Oh.
Looks like the same door from before.
But I can't get past it. Was I going to walk through it? No. Not
We
surprising.
can't reach the trigger from here. You'll have to improvise. Great shot. Nice
Thanks.
one. Ah, another one.
Message to Dalek Command. Enemy's energy has been detected. We believe the temple has been breached by an associate of the Doctor. The intruder will be destroyed.
Will that do anything if I hit that?
Attention all combat units. Possible dive. Intruder detected. Identify unauthorized object detected. Intruder. Unauthorized object detected.
Nope.
Possible diversion detected. I will investigate and exterminate any opposition.
How many of these things are there?
The power source must be guarded.
We need to get that door open.
The power source must be guarded. Unsanctioned. The object has been scanned,
Dalek is
assessed,
blocking our
and
way.
is
We need to get
understood.
it to move.
What am I hitting? Right. I'm hitting the shelf.
The power source must be guarded.
Yes.
Dalek Command reports
That was
there
intense.
are intruders.
Can you imagine what it's like to be the Doctor and do this kind of stuff all the time? For me personally, I'll take the TARDIS database over killer aliens any day of the week.
Surprised the Doctor allowed a random AI access to the TARDIS.
I don't think these ones are occupied, so to speak. You're not thinking what I'm thinking, are you?
Why is that one red?
We need to reach that time crystal, but it looks like this is a dead end.
Oh, can't go that way.
We've got to return to the stone dais before the Daleks get their hands on it. Well, I say hands. How are there so many of them here?
We getting inside this? Oh.
Ha! Great minds really do think alike.
Right.
Okay,
Guess I'm too tall
I'm
for
gonna
this.
control the movement because I'm pretty sure I'm a better driver than you.
Oh, rude.
You take care of the shooty bits. And just so you don't freak, I've altered the power setting on the weaponry you'll be using. When you blast a Dalek, you're only taking out its casing. You're not actually killing the creature inside. Okay, let's go.
I have to actually crouch to see it.
Okay, let's do this.
Whoa.
intruder must be eliminated.
How can I try?
The intruder must be eliminated.
I think I have to activate something.
Okay, get us through those doors. Watch out for that drone!
Damage incurred. The my casing has suffered catastrophic damage. I have failed. I have...
We can destroy those Dalek
My
energy blocks
vision is
before they reach
impaired. I cannot see. Status immobilized. The Daleks will take vengeance for your brutality.
Pretty sure that Dalek's dead. I'm pretty sure we killed it. Just saying. It's quite cool, this
Look! A modular power-up! Destroy it, and your hand cannon will rise to power levels over 9,000!
Wall hack.
Weapons will overheat if you shoot for too long, so be careful.
You have damaged me. Have you no mercy? You will be destroyed.
I can't fire my guns because it overheat.
Massive damage sustained. Is dead.
Wow, that was actually a bit intense there at the end. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Loss of control. Malfunction.
Multiple Daleks incoming!
I'm hoping the battery lasts long enough in this controller.
It's not over yet!
The intruder has come commandeered a Dalek's casing. This blasphemy! You dare to attack a Dalek! You will be exterminated!
Dead. We died.
Systems impaired! The huge loss of control! Malfunction! Malfunction! Malfunction!
Multiple Daleks incoming! It's not over yet!
You dare to attack a Dalek! You will be exterminated! You dare systems impaired! The human is an effective warrior and must be destroyed!
Exterminate.
More drones!
Oh, my headphones are falling off. I can probably ignore the ones that open in these doors as we're traveling upwards. Okay, moving on. Stopping. I'm the guns are all fine and
Our
dead.
source must be protected!
Oh, not dead.
Exterminate the intruder!
I am dead. Wasn't expecting the lift to stop there.
More drones!
I don't know how long that power off lasts.
Massive damage sustained! Synthetic tissue regeneration initiated!
close! Dig deep and let's do this! The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules! It'll leave the dais exposed.
Is it harder to play here?
Those power nodules need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the diodes. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, it's so close.
I haven't got the battery power left on the gun. I'm dead. Not enough charge on the guns. When you overload them, you've got to wait for them to recharge. You can't fire again.
The final crystal is in there. Blast that diodes and get us out of here. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. Ramp that power up. The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it. Whoa. A Dalek casing. It's gone. Oh man. I was starting to
Go ahead and turn this controller off. Got power.
feel at home in there.
Save enough power in it in case
There
we need
must
to
be a
left
way
hand
to
again.
activate this stone dais.
Oh,
The TARDIS. What? What's it doing here? We've got to go in and see what's happening. What the? What's going on? The TARDIS has been destroyed. We're too late. She's wiped out reality.
what? Oh.
Okay, we're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash. She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful. You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death. Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow. Talk about tough love.
I say no.
I love you all. Good night.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread. The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything. But hey, I love a good almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Back in the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals, because she knew the First was watching her, and by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the First's memory, and so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the First in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the First. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the First busy.
Right.
First, you must remember the office from the London Laundrette.
Okay.
Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now. I'm losing you.
Annual connections drifting. Can you still hear me?
Is there anything in there that looks familiar?
Well, it all looks familiar. Can I move?
Anything that stands out? Any markings? When you see it, grab it.
Try to grab anything here.
Great. And our neural connection is strengthening.
Don't even know why I
Our
grabbed there.
optic connection is getting clearer. Start looking for the second piece. You got it. We need just one more piece, which means one more memory.
What? What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Are you trying to interfere with my plans?
No.
Ignore. Just find the third object and let's get out of here. You did it! We've got the final piece of the device. I'm gonna pull you back to the temple so we can put the 3 pieces together. We're back! Oh! What happened? The objects, they're here, but what do we do now?
You're too late. Don't you see that? I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance. Why would you fight against that? Happy Mother's Day.
I think we need some help. Doctor? What now?
My lot, my people, they reckoned the First might make it here someday, so they created a device powerful and ingenious enough to send her back to her beginning. It was too dangerous to leave lying about. So I split it into 3 and hid it. I knew the First would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the First to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the Genesis of Time using the device you've assembled.
If we send a
Hardly
transmission
any
to
time
Doctor
left.
Time. Just saying.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
Yes! You did it! You...
Whoa.
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. When you see a
Warp
sunset
speed here.
or flowers, remember my love for you. I only wanted what was best for my children. For you.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what?
You're back.
I reckon you just saved the universe.
It's nothing. Oh, we're back. Is the door? Where's the door?
The First's been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Without her, the virus ceased to exist and reality has snapped back into place. But because the First lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She will try time and time again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. Her threat will recur over and over. She will always return, which is why you must always be there to stop her. I'm taking you back to where it all started. The little laundrette in London. I'm sorry I misled you. I had to. I let the First kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I knew she might intercept some messages and knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. Why would she? She thought she was invincible. But all the time I was working with you. I only work with the best, and I knew you fitted the bill. I always know. And before you go, one more thing. Emma, I've downloaded her consciousness into a synthetic person. Someone you might recognize. Away from all this, she's living a happy life because of everything you did. And she is so grateful.
Someone I might recognise? I don't know who that is.
We've landed. The TARDIS has brought us home. Recognize this place? Go on. Take a look.
Oh, you didn't even get to meet the Doctor.
You're gonna have to do it all over again to save the universe. And steady. You'll feel disorientated for a second or two. That's because we've shorted out the time differential. But you'll be okay in a tick. Right. This is goodbye. For now. Just two more things. One, thank you. Really, thank you for everything. And two, you remember Emma told you she'd always be your friend?
Well, that makes two of us.
Right, so the Doctor's trapped me in a time loop where I have to do the same thing over and over and over again. That seems kind of cruel. You've trapped someone for eternity to do the same thing over and over. Although that was pretty decent game. That's probably one of the best VR games I've played actually. See what happens when these credits end. And there was no bugs really, other than losing that flashlight and seeing a graphical glitch. Pretty sound game.